They have tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear-like, I must fight the course. What's he that I was not born of woman? Such am I to fear, or none.
What is thy name?
Thou'lt be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou call'st thyself a name hotter than any in hell.
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a name more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorrent tyrant, and I shall prove thy lie with my sword.
Thou wast born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons left to scorn, brandished by a man that is of woman born.
That way the noise is, tyrant, show thy face. If thou best slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched kerns, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my sword, with an unbattered edge, I sheathe again undeeded. There thou shouldst be. By this great clatter, one of greatest note, seems brooded. Let me find him, fortune, and more I beg not.
This way, my lord, the castle's gently rendered, the tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble thanes have been doing bravely in the war, and the day itself almost professes yours, and little is to do. We have met with foes that strike beside us. Enter, sir, the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whiles I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else, I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Thou losest labor. As easy mayst thou the entrenchant air with thy keen sword impress as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life which may not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee Macduff was from his mother's womb ultimately ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. And be these juggling fiends no more believed that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope, I'll not fight with thee.
Yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of thy time. We'll have thee, as our rarer monsters are, painted upon a pole and under wit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. Though Burnham would be come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed, being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and be damned him that first cries, "Hold, enough!"
Kill him. Kill him now. Do it.
King, for so thou art. Behold, where stands the supper's cursed head. The time is free. I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that speak my solution in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend an expense of time before we reckon with your several loves. That will make us even with you, my thanes and nobles. Henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland, in such an honor named, what's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad, that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and the fiend-like queen. This and what needful else that calls upon us, by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned with scope.